Hello, good evening, welcome back. Sorry there's been a bit of a delay in me posting the second part of this. Well, there has. So, as you'll have seen, hopefully you've seen the part previous to this one, where I wasn't quite feeling my best because my little boy's been not feeling very well, and therefore I've been awake a lot and feeling a bit under the weather as well, so I'm feeling much better now. And we can finish off Omega and get on to the next missions. So, in the last part we did most of the final part of Omega where we are running an assault on Afterlife. And basically now all we have to do is get to Afterlife, give Petrovsky, I think his name is, a bit of a slap on the head, and
take out the turret!
That should be all the stuff. So, oh, that made it pop, didn't it?
We're almost there.
We are almost there. It's true. Okay, let's see how we do here. I don't feel much better, but I have to say, it's, I always find this
Friendly's incoming.
final fight quite difficult. The best one in the world is pretty challenging.
What's going to happen to us?
You're not a civilian, you're Talon, look, I can see it on your arm. What's going to happen to you? I don't know, you're probably going to get killed, but don't worry about it, because everyone will, because Reapers are coming. I don't suppose you noticed that.
If that Talon scout hadn't found us earlier, we'd be dead.
Money! Really? That mad prophet's still talking his shit again, where is he?
Repent and restore your souls to glory before it is too late. This great station has fallen, and all within shall fall.
Tempting, tempting, but a paragon, so I'm not going to shoot the guy in the head, even though it probably wouldn't do anything. Don't know, anyone ever tried that?
We shouldn't be hiding back here. We should be out there fighting with them. In the world.
We got this covered. Go, go, go!
Okay, I think that's the last of our goodies. Shouldn't get saved, we'll get an auto-save. Whoa, that was a neat trick.
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Who knows? We're gonna find out.
Where's Nyreen?
scouting ahead. We've got our hands full holding this area.
She's going on to Afterlife.
Can't keep this up much longer.
Oh my
They're
god.
retreating.
That's not good news for the civilians there. Oh, that's in this. There's also heavy here. To be honest, would rather have given it to her.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Okay, she's a bit pissed. Should we follow her or should we just go home? Should we go home? I'm feeling like we could go home. What do you think? So where's this superpower when you need it, right? I mean, brilliant.
Petrovsky dies. Now.
Yeah. But this is where it all goes wrong, doesn't it? Something tells we're going to need that save.
Nyreen Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man. No, wait!
So obviously a trap. For God's sake.
What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
There's quite a few of them. I recall.
Hold the perimeter.
Run!
Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
What to do again? Can't remember. Oh yeah. Why are you not running? Run! 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 For God's sake! Alright, I kind of had to remember how to do this. Not good. Yeah, not good. Man, you get cornered so quickly. Right, you got to shoot the generator, then it opens the pylon, then you break it, then you move on to the next one. That's
Hold the perimeter.
big.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Where's the... Oh, you've got to press that.
Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Fight
Okay.
back, fuckers.
Run! Run! No! Ah, for God's sake, why wouldn't you run? Ugh. What is going on with that? Oh, I was so close. I don't suppose I got a checkpoint when I cleared the room, did I?
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
You can't stop me so easily.
Hold the perimeter.
Oh!
Stop us. Hold the perimeter.
Omega's mine! Fight back,
Oh, no. Okay. Man, I hate this level sometimes. If only our area was less shit.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
No, why is he here?
you can't stop me!
Why are you doing that? Run! No, run! Oh, for God's sake. I don't know why, but like the obstacles.
Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
are particularly annoying because they're...
You can't stop me so easily.
Because for some reason, Shepard's way worse than normal in terms of sticking to cover.
You all!
No. Oh, last. Wow, that was frantic. I think I mean, that's a challenge because well, for a lot of reasons, there's a lot of adjutants and they keep coming, so you've got to run around and do that. But he's just, I don't know what it is about the obstacles here, but you just, like, you're running around. I'll sort of demonstrate it here. Well, I don't know, maybe I can't demonstrate it here, but in the fight, it just seems like everything, you just stick to everything. It makes it really hard to sort of escape. And while there is quite a bit of cover, it's hard to get it right in terms of dodging and avoiding the adjutants. But hey, we got there. We got there. Phew.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over. Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
But I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya? Inexplicably. I think he'd agree now that it was the biggest mistake of his life.
But this is murder.
That's
We
right.
let you go.
Arya, maybe we should think about this. Hell no. Don't go soft on me now, Shepard. Oh no. This won't be. I mean it. Stand down. You've won. It's over. Have you lost your mind? Get out of my way! No. The Alliance can use what he knows about the elusive man's plans. He has to pay for what he's done. He'll get what's coming, but not today and not by your hand. Ugh.
Thank you, Commander.
I'm not doing this for you. Get him out of here. I hate you for this, Shepard. I thought you understood, but in the end I realized I can't rely on anyone other than myself. This partnership is over. I'm not built for collaboration. I can't wait to answer to no one again.
Well, yes, say that. But, you know, you would have totally gotten your ass kicked if it wasn't for me.
So what's your plan? There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center. It may take some time to remove the general stink from my throne. Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again. The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Arya. Try to remember that. They better remember who liberated them. And don't worry. I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it. Then I'll be going. Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape. Citizens of Omega, hear me. I, Arya T'Loak, have given you back your lives. My rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders and we'll take our revenge. It's their turn to tremble.
She's
Their
still
turn
dark
to
then.
bleed.
We haven't changed Arya much, have we?
Going forward, your lives will be hard. But the price you pay is for your
Freedom. Only I can protect them. And hear this. I will make Omega impenetrable. No one will ever threaten my domain again.
From this day on,
Tell that's a
the
harbinger.
galaxy will know one hard truth.
Don't fuck with Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Well. There we go. Omega is back in the hands of Arya. Now, if I'd been writing that, I would have had a Paragon Renegade option, wherein you could save Nyreen and put her in charge, or you could save Arya and put her back in charge. That would have been pretty cool. But hey, it's still an excellent DLC, and it is good fun. Even if that fight is a bit challenging, or I find it challenging anyway. So, without further ado, what can we do here? Do we need to change our armour? No, I don't think we do. Don't think we would have picked up any new stuff, so I don't know really why I came up here. People won't have much extra to say, but I do need to head down and look at the old finances. Because
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart.
don't need any of that.
You need heart to fight this kind of war.
Heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Don't need any of that. Or that. Style, shotgun spare clip. Don't think we'll be using that. Eagle munitions. It's a silly looking visor, I'm not wearing that. Make your lightweight weapons super heavy. And by the Valkyrie too. except possibly Valkyrie 2. Surely I can upgrade it here, right? Yeah, for much less. I'm gonna buy the damn thing for $7.5 grand if I can buy it for $4 grand, right? Boom. Right. We are... Let's have a look at the old weight situation then. So if we lose... Let's go back to default for a second. High velocity barrel would be absolutely amazing. 80% armor targets defenses, 45% reduced damage through armor. Yeah, amazing. But you know, look at the weight of it, for God's sake. That's just stupid. 169%. That is right on the limit of what I'm willing to tolerate as a weight. And that's with this. What I need is more of the ultralight materials. Why are they not selling me that? Yes, even with the ultralight materials, anything else is just too heavy. And I never use it, let's be honest. Right. Maybe in a new game plus, when I'm up to Valkyrie X, you know, the Valkyrie 10 as opposed to the Valkyrie 5, that weight will come down enough that it's usable. We'll give it a try.
Bad dog.
Oh, you're not a bad dog. Why does he do that sometimes? I don't get it.
Just double checking our inventories.
He's not a bad dog. Anyway. So, we're back at the Citadel. So we do have Leviathan we could do. But generally speaking, yeah, we're all up to date. So it's either do Leviathan, no, we're going to head over to check out the Quarians next. Let's go see what they're doing. Oh look, Haystrom. We were there, weren't we? We were there on Mass Effect 2. Nothing going on here though, is there? Diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. So Tally's been supplying her expert knowledge to the fleet, hasn't she? So they've made a Normandy.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
You idiots.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
They got desperate.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth Dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Yes. Admiral Talizora.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Awesome.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that Dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
Don't sell yourself.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that Dreadnought whenever you are.
Aww. Tally's all grown up. Well, let's see what there is to see in this system, and then maybe head back to the Citadel and see if there's anything worth looking at, because I think I keep doing this. Is there nothing here?
Evasion successful.
There's nothing here.
Reapers eluded.
Oh well. It's
Faster
a waste
than
of the
light
Legion's
jump
time as well
successful.
as my fuel. Yeah. I need to learn from my mistakes. I need to go back to the Citadel regularly. Now, what will have changed? Anything? Probably not, to be fair. Because DLC didn't change or move the story on anything, because obviously it was optional. And I doubt they will have changed that for Mass Effect Legendary. So we could do the Dreadnought and then head back there, couldn't we? Let's do that. migrant fleet's here, getting their asses kicked. Let's get the debris field. Close to the star, Normandy scanners can detect a nigh uncountable number of Geth satellites. Solar sails to self-correct position, ultra-lightweight constructions around the sun to collect energy arranged in a vast array known as the Dyson Bubble. Scattered among them are space stations and servers that draw power from statites through wireless energy transfer. Most of the stations are wreckage now, and no small number of the solar sails have also been destroyed. It seems Quarians began to destroy them, but were stopped before the attack was complete. See, that's quite a cool thing, isn't it? So they've... The Dyson Sphere, or a Dyson Bubble, is a genuine theoretical construct suggested that you could build either a sphere or, more likely, more practically, a ring or an array of solar collectors around a sun, essentially, and just take 100% or as close to as you can of the sun's output, be it heat and light, and convert it into pure energy. Of course, you'd essentially be, certainly if you did a full sphere, which is the idea being a one massive space station covering an entire sun, given the massive size of a sun, it's not really practical. Even a small star, it's just not really feasible. But it's a cool idea, and the idea being that while you would essentially be harvesting almost all of the energy from that star, and therefore not permitting it to get out to the rest of the solar system, you could, essentially take all that clean energy. But then, of course, what do you do with it? I mean, there's no such thing as wireless power transfer, really. So, you can't exactly run a cable from the sun to your Earth or to your planet, can you? It's a very interesting idea. I suppose some suggestions, I know Star Wars used them quite a bit. It's the idea of the Dyson Sphere, and people live on the outside of the sphere. So basically you go to a solar system, not ours, because we've got Earth and Earth needs its sun, but you go to an uninhabitable star system, say the next solar system along from us. You build the sphere around it, and then you live on the outside of the sphere, because the inside of the sphere is absorbing all the sunlight, converting it to energy to power and provide for your entire space station. You've got a whole sun's worth, billions of years worth of energy, free energy. So it's a really interesting idea, but I'm not sure about what the Geth are doing, where they're wirelessly beaming it to another planet. That's just not going to work, or I don't see how that would work. Well, let's get on with it, shall we? Oh, you damn right, Garrus. You're definitely coming with. Right, we're going to try the Valkyrie. We're going to try this thing and see how we do. Yeah, we're not. Tally, you're not going to be using that, are we? We're not going to use that. You can have the disciple. So you'd do a lot of damage with that gun like that, wouldn't you? Look at it. So you got 40% extra accuracy, 25% damage, and armor piercing. Oops. Yeah, 40% all the way. See, if I had these better ultralight materials, I'm not seeing these for sale. I don't really understand why. Well, shields do some decent damage there. So we could give him some more armor piercing. Already got 40%, 45%, ignores 35%. So would that, I wonder if that would stack. In the comments, does anyone know if these stack? So if you've got that and that, would we essentially be looking at 100% of ignored armor? Why not? Doesn't need the extra accuracy, does he? Just in case he swaps back when I'm not looking, we might as well give him the Actually, I don't know if weight matters for them, but just in case it does. Actually, there's not much difference, is there? And we'll go with that. At least someone's using it. Oof, he's going to be doing some damage now. Increase damage, increase force, or take armor piercing, I think. Yep. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So we've got defense drone. Now, as you know, I've substantially changed my opinion on these drones, or my drone anyway, as an engineer. So, okay, let's do what can this one do? Duration or attack range? Damage or attack damage. So duration or range? Damage and range. Attack rate. 30% knockdown. Chain lightning. So it shocks. And then you've got combat drone. Health shield. Yeah, recharge. Yeah, recharge speed. Thanks very much. I'll take that. Energy drain's always useful. Impact radius of damage. Reduce damage 30. So, increase shield restoration rate by 50%. And draining power from synthetics. Recharge rate. So, recharge the shields quicker or use it again sooner. No, I'll have the shields. Increase damage by 40%, reduce damage by 40% by... So, damage protection basically from with armour, or increase damage. Do that because it's going to be... I'm going to use her against the Geth and I'm going to need to sabotage shields a lot. Backfire is useful. Explodey in synthetics. Yeah. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll set up her combat drone to go with the rockets instead of the shock to see what it's like, so that I can decide whether I want to respec that or not, because I wasn't sure if I wanted shocky drone or rocket drone.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged.
You'd
Only
think
way they'll
anyone with
detect us
brittle
is if
bones
you all
would
start
be pretty
singing the
cautious
Russian
about
national
doing that
anthem.
with their knuckles, wouldn't you? I mean, can you imagine, you know, cracking your knuckles like that and accidentally snapping all your fingers?
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docket protocols.
Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Lead rather than drive. That's Shepard's way.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance Dreadnought.
the view.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it.
We totally could, though.
Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought. I'm Shepard, so I probably could, but... let's not make life too difficult for ourselves, shall we? Sweet. That's pretty tasty upgrades here. It's awfully handy how every single race in the galaxy has used the same types of doors. Including the Geth, who, you know...
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Get data, yeah. Welcome aboard, team.
Got it. You're clear to board.
See any action?
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
New pistol.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
So no good for me, but I suppose it would make sense for...
Impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and...
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Oh. Vents. Always the vents.
Hey, you did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire!
That little dialogue is why I always pick Tali to go through the... through the vents. Collector base. It's just too funny to. I got set on fire.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the ops center before they lose more.
We're about to get some company, I think. Here we go.
Watch out! Geth incoming!
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you do.
Where's the tiny hole?
Stay sharp. More on the way.
I don't hear an alarm! They're Geth! They sent alerts to every unit on this ship! We need to get to the operations center before they box us in!
Okay, initial thoughts on the gun. Yes, I like this gun. Is it worth the weight? And the power, and the associated power penalty? Have not quite decided yet. We'll see though. Right. Suck up all the data. Take all the money.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
We've tried jamming it, hacking it, and piggybacking garbage data to corrupt it. Nothing worked.
Yeah, but you forced the Reapers into
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Well, I can't really, because it was a stupid sacrifice.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
New weapon.
The Dreadnought Operations Center is just ahead.
Okay.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Get the fleet out. Yay.
The hunters are moving in.
Good night from that.
Garrus.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Garrus, I expect better tactical sense from you. Yeah, nearly forgot about those. They are a
We
pain.
need to hurry! My people are getting torn apart out there!
Okay, Tully.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Watch out, they're dropping in.
There could be cloak hunters as well.
Heads up, more on the way.
Well, seemed just I expect better.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Still, we survived.
Dreadnought's central processor is handling?
I think it's handling information from all Geth everywhere.
Interesting, you can know that by just looking at a screen. And
I've
begs the
served
question.
on a lot of ships, but nothing like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery.
You know, you gotta ask yourself why they even have visual displays.
Even admirals are expected
You know,
to serve.
like a GUI like
I'm
that.
better
It's
at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah, against an enemy dreadnought, your combat drone would just float there making that noise.
I missed you too, Garrus.
So yeah, the yeah, I missed you too, Garrus. Yeah, why would you have on a Geth ship that's for Geth only, why would you even have a display? I mean, they communicate by at light speed with electrical signals. You know, you wouldn't need a monitor, would you?
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
What's the
buy us time. No way they'll fire with that maintenance lock in place.
Let's move.
Gun's coming back online.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Literally standing in a gun.
Cut that a little close.
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
I keep forgetting about those. Whoa. Okay, any goodies up here? going? Any goodies down here? No, we did that. No. Cool. Geth laser. Lovely. Hey. Let's shoot rockets in your own lift. I think that I just switch it off.
Grab my hand! Hang on.
I'm all right.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on. The drive course shouldn't be far.
Oh, maybe I should have. Yeah, should probably have used the Medigel really, because I'm hurting a bit here. Yeah, see how we do. Oops.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
No way. Legion! No!
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
Good to see you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and destroyed the heretics for what? Nothing?
No. Removal of the heretics made the decision to ally with the old machines more difficult. Had the Creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
Sounds like they only joined the Reapers because the Quarians attacked.
Nothing excuses an alliance with the Reapers. They could have found another way.
Some would say the same about Turians curing the genophage and allying with the Krogan.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Let's just get Legion out of there. Got it.
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Lazy. Alert. Time for a boss fight.
Keela.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
And the Geth aren't very happy about it.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
Especially the big ones. Incoming primes.
The Geth fleet is destabilized. Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
Good, let's see what the Quarians can do. Drone incoming.
Man, energy drone is so good against these guys.
Got it!
Admiral Girl, what are you doing?
Ron, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the admirals later.
It's setting up turrets.
Understood. Got it. Understood.
Pretty sure that Prime has buddies. dealt with. No, tech explosions are badass. And with a full tech squad, you can just prime them and blow them up just over and over. It's great.
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
Guess we're going down here.
All ships open fire.
Ship Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Fighters back up. Essentially back themselves up, so therefore no need for a statement. It's not great news, is it?
Shepard to fleet! Hold fire! I repeat, hold fire! They're not responding!
Damn it!
I love the fact they're actually willing to blow up one of their own admirals.
We'll be right there!
Quarian bastards!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go!
They're closing the door!
Double time, people! Hurry! We're losing the environmental field! We'll make it!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over
Once again, Legion saves the Quarians.
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting
Legion's
rendezvous
awesome.
coordinates.
Love Legion.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go!
Gotta wonder why a fighter would have storage room for 4 cells.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Well, thank you for that, Admirals.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I don't agree.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect
Tempting
target.
to punch him, but I'm not going to.
This is exactly the kind of short-sighted, bloodthirsty behavior I was worried about.
If you could retake Earth with a little friendly fire, you'd do it in a heartbeat.
You're lucky I need your ships, Admiral.
I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Oshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
Yes, well, you shouldn't have gone
said
to
they have
war
a
with them,
planetary
you
defense
idiots.
cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its fate?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
Piss me off
The
and you will get
scientific
booted straight
benefits
off of this ship.
Are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Yes.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
What's the sitch then? Omega raiding fleet. The Omega Rum fleet proven itself. Their first engagement occurred during orientation when the Alliance ships they were meeting were overwhelmed by Reaper attack. Rum was told to avoid the rendezvous point, but instead they followed Fusion, their flagship, straight into combat to save the doomed ships. The Alliance ships were saved, and Rum, recklessly led by ruthless Captain Giral, has since been detailed to the most troubled Reaper fronts, and each time has helped turn the tide. Rum landing parties also have a sterling, if somewhat bloodthirsty reputation, particularly when they go against Cerberus phantoms. Yeah, awesome. Petrovsky. Now in Alliance custody, is being interrogated at an undisclosed location due to the nature of his work on Omega. Interrogation and debriefing is being led by both military and scientific experts to ensure the veracity of Petrovsky's information. Location of important Cerberus laboratory has already been provided by the prisoner and has since been destroyed. Alliance officials believe that Petrovsky can still provide substantial critical information on Cerberus activities and are likely to approve the asylum procedures that have been started by the Alliance legal aid assigned to Petrovsky's case. Well.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Konesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is...
Ron, the Konesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Konesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship. The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust.
You cannot afford not to
What do you
trust.
need?
Getting your asses absolutely belted around the system, for Christ's sake.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
She's a fuckwit.
You're not worried about her losing perspective given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, She can do whatever she wants.
She can't.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
That'd be
And in
brilliant
the meantime,
if
you're
you were
putting
using
your
them
civilians
against
in danger.
Reapers.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Corus commands them, if he survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. Tali?
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Exactly.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Talk to you later,
And that's
Tali.
the problem.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Started a war with the Geth when really you should have been fighting Reapers, you pillocks. Honestly.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken out the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time. Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map. I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Look here. Malin Heplorn. Malin, I've just heard the news that you cured the genophage and some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not wondered about what happened under Chunker and what I did was the right thing. News validates all the pain my experiments caused. Nope. Hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. Good luck with that. Took Dr. Sellers to advice and opened a clinic on Omega. Thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I'd caused. Had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life. Need to do this in person. Okay, so we'll need to head back to the Citadel shortly. Let's have a word with the team. Invite Tally up for a chat. And then we'll be heading to the Citadel.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there? Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion. He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
Well, that's handy.
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie?
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system. Hello, Shepard.
Yes, we haven't quite got as far as comedy, have we? Have we, Legion? Edie's got the edge on you for that. Well, unless you're secretly more funny than the rest, you know, like he's actually taking the piss when he's like, no data available.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish...
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tally around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult. But the Geth? I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those.
But that's because you haven't met Legion.
Got a few things on my plate.
No, you haven't. You're sitting around doing nothing, you lazy bum. It is interesting. I mean, I will try and tag. I will tag the video about Ashley. It's a dichotomy of a character by ex-Badger
Joker,
Knight.
really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
About why we all misjudge Ashley Williams. He's definitely worth a watch. He's not
I'm
a
not
friend of
telling
mine,
you
he's
if
not
my
paying
hair
me anything,
tentacles
he's
move.
got a million more subscribers than I'm ever going to have,
Answer I've been seeking for
but it's
years.
worth a watch.
With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years.
You know he's gonna keep bothering you till you tell him.
They're semi-flexible, cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
Operative Mora since smuggling manifests. Yeah. Nothing new there, right.
Greetings, Commander.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Yeah, nothing new for chat with Liara. What about Garrus? What have you got to say for yourself, Garrus?
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody'll believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Garrus.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
To be honest, he's got a point. I don't think we can. But
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them. Not right now.
Not right now. Hang on a minute. I've just realised I didn't speak to Legion down there in the war room. I'll do that before I go too much further.
Gavi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother, Matriarch Benezia?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first. Commander?
Yep. Ken being a dog as always. is a noob.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
If you're romancing her, he's like, pity nobody can appreciate it now. Except perhaps the commander.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe, different. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
EDI might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose.
Raises
while
an
we
interesting
search
question,
aimlessly
isn't it?
for
Like,
ours.
if we were to ever
In their
meet
eyes, organics have no
our
reason to
creator,
exist.
so hypothetically, if there were a god,
Do not trust them, Commander.
and we met them, would we rebel against him?
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics.
No, you sound like a reaper.
Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
We're not going to throw Legion out the airlock.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Uh-oh. Watch out, Siri.
The machine you call Ide. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully. Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time. I still have much to learn about this cycle.
Yes, you do. We're different, man. You know, every civilization, every cycle before us has wiped out their AI until they've been kicked in
Breaking
the head by
now,
reapers.
a nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space. Does Dr. Chisoni ever let you in her room? 'Cause she keeps me out.
Yeah.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Ma'am?
Yes.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they pick now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, ma'am.
Right, back up to CIC. Let's go have a word with Legion. Then we'll head to the Citadel. And then we'll probably do that in 7 missions on Scion. Still, it's late tonight, so we probably won't do it all tonight. We've done quite a lot, finishing Omega and kicking off this Quarian situation. There you are, Legion.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, is the Geth response, right from day one, right through to present day here, has been totally and utterly justifiable. They are just trying to not get wiped out. They're totally the good guys in this fight. Sorry, the Quarians are brilliant and I love them. And they're fantastically interesting characters of their own, the Quarians. And Tally's just epic. But they're wrong about the Geth, they just are.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
We'll talk later.
It's always
We will remain
interesting.
here.
Always interesting speaking to Legion. Okay, so we'll be off to the Citadel, then we'll do N7 missions Ione, and then we'll be heading back again to deal with that fighter squadron. So, we'll pick that up next time, so thanks for joining me. Do please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the next upload. Hope you've enjoyed Omega, and yeah, we'll continue with the main story in the next part. Join us then.